Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are here for a very exciting Fandom Fights match. We got Bill Cariola going up against the returning Thomas Scully. Scully making his return after taking a year off. Needed some time to breathe, don't we all? But he's going up against Bill Cariola, who's having a really good season in Fandom Fights. Just played for the Fandom team's belt and put in a good performance there. So Bill's on the uptick fandom-wise. Scully's had some time off. Is there going to be rust? Is there going to be no rust? I don't know. He's not joined by some balded, mustached man, so he's there with a balded, bearded, and mustached man. So it's going to be great. So we're going to get into it right now and talk to the players in the promos.
What's up, Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay, let's ride.
So, a lot of people, especially on the other side, call me the New York Yankees because of how I acquire talent. This is not helping any of those cases as we sit today. I have wanted to do this for a really long time. I have disagreed with co-hosts so many times while watching him manage you. I'm hoping to get you to that line where you play Brittany. I think you can get that spot. I think you can get back to that level. I think tonight is just the step in the right direction. So instead of light the fuse or manners maketh man, let's just play.
Upset.
Bucky is shooketh at this turn of events. Looking at me with the face of a shooketh man. We are going to get into the match starting with round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question to you. Only to you. I had a burp in there. Whoo!
No one caught it.
3 repeats and 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen, any questions as we get into the first round?
No.
All right. Your first category will be the category of epic adventures. Your question is, which epic adventures movie features a character being forced to marry someone while a noose is around their neck? Sounds rough. Sounds oddly similar to my wedding day. I don't think Maggie heard me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Scully.
I couldn't finish writing.
And Bill.
I literally had the same problem.
The answer was Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I was going to say it World's End, so it's fine.
So your next question is going to come in the category of Pixar. Who voices the lead character Mei Lin in Turning Red? This is the one where they turn red. Kind of. She does. She turns red. I did not write these questions. I don't know who wrote them, but I know it wasn't Nick Tuig because in the previous question, they used the word movie instead of film. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bill, let's go to you.
I couldn't remember.
I don't blame you. And Scully.
So Kelly Marie Tran.
Good guess, but incorrect. We were looking for Rosalie Chang.
Nope.
So, your next question is going to come in the category of DreamWorks Animation. What object did Eris leave in the tower in order to frame Sinbad for stealing the Book of Peace in Sinbad? Legend of the Seven Seas, I want to say. Is the subtitle of that film. It's been a while. I don't know. This is one of those classic what object did Eris leave in the tower questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scully, let's go to you.
I said a dagger.
And Bill.
I said an S word.
Dagger, knife is the correct answer.
I was for a guess. That's pretty close.
Yeah, I don't think we can take sword, but close.
No, it's fine. It's not a sword.
Close. But Scully goes up 1 point as we get into your next question in the category of Marvel. Who is the last person to have their energy drained by Rogue in X-Men? I like this movie. I remember seeing this when it came out.
I
And
think it aged pretty bad. I don't know for me.
it hasn't aged as well as the second one. There's definitely some issues, but I still like it overall.
Solid.
I also haven't seen it in like probably 10 years. So
Pens down. That's fair. Let's go to Bill
is it Wolverine?
and Scully.
Magneto.
Wolverine is the correct answer. So Bill will take the 1 point to tie it up as we get into your next question, which is in the category of DC, regular DC. In which DC movie will you hear Batman say the quote, "That better be a licensed toy or I will freak out"? So if you've watched me for a long period of time hosting, you'll know that when someone looks like they might challenge, I start getting into the next question very, very slowly in case it happens. Rewind. I just did it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Scully
I said the Lego Batman movie.
and Bill.
League of Super Pets.
League of Super Pets is correct. So Bill takes the 1 point lead. It is 2-1. As we get into your next question, it's in the category of Disney animation. In Beauty and the Beast, which resident of the castle describes themselves as the head of the household? I lost my beer. Oh, I found it. Ooh, I just got an email from work.
I
Shall
hope
we
I
read it?
remember how to spell these fucking names.
Ooh,
What are you drinking?
just a Miller Lite, you know.
Went the Blue Moon route tonight. So
I'm not a big Blue Moon fan, too.
I like it.
Pens down with the orange peel. Yeah,
Yeah, fucking fan. Woohoo.
it's decent. Bill, we'll go to you.
Is it Lumineer? I forget how to say that fucking name.
And Scully.
I said Cogsworth.
Cogsworth is correct. So Scully ties it up. It is 2-2. Your next question is in the category of Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. And your question is, who plays Shmi Skywalker in The Phantom Menace?
I'm just gonna put that down. I don't have that. It's
Okay,
fine.
Bill.
I cannot remember that name.
Forfeiting his shot.
That's not coming to me.
5,
It's like asking me my dad's birthday. It's gone.
2, 1. Pens down. Didn't even want to write Uma Thurman. Let's go to Scully.
Couldn't pull it.
The answer is Pernilla August.
Not getting that. Those are made up words.
All right, your next question, guys, is in the category of it's the other one, Star Trek. Which Star Trek character has throughout the course of their movies been taken hostage, described a statue, and ejected a warp core from a ship? Those were words I just said. I think I know who wrote this round one. I think I know. Not 100% sure, so I don't want to call him out. But I think I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Scully.
Scotty.
And Bill.
I guess Data.
We were looking for Geordie LaForge. Geordie LaForge. So your next question, it's going to be in the category of creature features. At the beginning of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, the first time we see the turtles, they have been sent on a mission by Splinter to do what? This movie is real good. Real good. I rewatched
Yeah, I thought
it.
the animation was going to annoy me, but
Oh, very, very good. I rewatched it with the Macaw about a month ago. Delightful film. Laughed our booties off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bill, let's go to you.
to get food.
And Scully.
I said get pizza.
I don't think I'm going to accept either. Because they are going to pick up groceries. They get more than just food. They get food and other sorts of supplies. So I don't think we can accept just food. So neither are correct. And with that, we go on to the next question, is in the category of sci-fi icons. And the question is, name one of the 2 characters who are possessed by Vince Clortho, the Keymaster, in a Ghostbusters movie. Those were also words. I haven't rewatched these yet. New
One of them's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be Scully's first repeat. Your question again. Name one of the 2 characters who are possessed by Vince Clortho, the Keymaster, in a Ghostbusters movie. I almost forgot to mark said repeat. Or Menchaca the repeat, if you're so inclined. 5, 4. Ooh, the macaw. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I put them there. My God. Let's go to Scully.
I couldn't remember his name.
And Bill.
Louis Tully.
Louis Tully is correct. We also would have accepted Gary Gruberson.
I couldn't remember.
Bill takes the 1-point lead. It's 3-2. Bill in the lead as we get out of round number 1. So we're going to move on to round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bring up the wheel from wheelaside.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep what they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you check the multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1. And be on the lookout. Stealing is available in round number 2. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, the categories on the wheel are Star Wars, Pixar, DC, DreamWorks, Law and Order, MCU, Criminal Underworld, and YA. Bill, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
You're in the lead.
I know. I'm surprised.
It's not
Nothing
a
really-
bad wheel, so you
It
going first.
isn't. And I feel like the wheel's actually big good luck. I'm going to fucking jinx it right now by saying that. But,
Don't do that.
well, I'm going first.
You want to go first? Love it.
I'm going to go first.
Okay. So this is going to be your spin, Bill. And it lands on Pixar.
It's not bad.
No.
I mean, there's better, there's worse.
Yeah.
What are you feeling? You want
And I also got multiple.
to flush it?
There's
a lot of them, but
Yeah, I know. I
probably pretty good
feel like I can risk it and spin again.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
This is what you're going to be stuck with. Oh, and it lands on
that was so
opponent's
close.
choice.
That's what I get.
Yeah.
See you, Anthony.
So we're going to bring in Cody.
What we talked about?
You thinking DreamWorks?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
less
Dream-
popular than Pixar. We'll see what happens, but yeah, DreamWorks Animation.
Bigger two.
Okay. So, Bill, are you ready for your questions in the category of DreamWorks Animation?
Sure thing.
All right, your first question.
This is gonna hurt.
Which DreamWorks film features a shark pursuing a supporting character on land for most of the film?
So we're gonna hear those multiple choice options now. So.
All right, your options are A, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, B, Flushed Away, C, Madagascar, Escape to Africa, or D, The Bad Guys. Five, four, three, two.
C.
C is correct for 1 point. All right, your next question, Bill.
Yep.
Who voices Poppy's sister Viva in Trolls Band Together?
Yeah, we're gonna go multiple choice again.
All right, your options are A, Ariana Grande, B, Camila Cabello, C, Amy Schumer, or D, Rebel Wilson.
Those all sound like really good options. A.
A is incorrect. Scully, chance for a win. Deal. Is it A, Ariana Grande, B, Camila Cabello, C, Amy Schumer, or D, Rebel Wilson?
B.
B is correct for 1 point.
Yeah, good shit.
All right, so Bill, your next question. Which member of the Foragers fills the log at the very end of Over the Hedge?
Okay, I half watched this on cable once 10 years ago. So hold on.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna hear those options. We're gonna go that way. That's the route we're taking.
Your options are A, RJ, B, Vern, C, Stella, or D, Hammy.
D.
D is correct for 1 point. Your next question, Bill.
Yep.
In Kung Fu Panda, what does Po's father reveal to be the secret ingredient of his noodle soup?
Nothing.
That is correct for 2 points.
That one I saw. That one I did see.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it was not bad.
All right, your final question. In The Prince of Egypt, Zipporah escapes Seti's palace along with what kind of animal?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, horse, B, camel, C, monkey, or D, cat. Five, four, three.
Let me hear the options again.
Okay, the options again are A, horse, B, camel, C, monkey, or D, cat.
Camel?
That is correct for 1 more point. So after that opponent's choice spin, Bill gets his total up to 8, but with the steal, Scully is at 3. So we are going to bring back the wheel. And Mr. Newberry, this will be the spin
Take
for
off
Scully.
round 1.
It lands on Pixar.
Not bad.
Basically, 5-point game, 5 questions. You can tie entering it if you want multiple every time. versus the other categories. I just don't love the situation, but that's your call. It's your first match back. I'll let you decide. You live by this rule. But I think you could sweep this category pretty well, or get close to it.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it.
Yeah, I am morbidly curious to see how I would have done here.
That's fair.
All
All right.
You.
All right, Scully. Are you ready for your questions in the category of Pixar?
Let's do it.
All right, your first question. Which Pixar film features the skeleton of the giant Somalian leopard tortoise?
Up.
That is correct for 2 points.
I wouldn't have got that. No.
Your second question. Who voices Crush, the sea turtle, in Finding Nemo?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Brad Bird, B, Pete Docter, C, Peter Sohn, or D, Andrew Stanton.
Understand.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your third question. Complete this quote from Monsters, Inc. Wasteland, I think you mean blank. And we are looking for one word.
Wonderland.
Yeah, I was trying not to laugh. That's correct for 2 points. And
That
it's
is
my
perfect.
game.
Keeping it together.
Wonderland. Okay. Your fourth question. In Lightyear, who is the only other character who has an alternate future version besides Buzz Lightyear?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Alicia, B, Izzy, C, Burnside, or D, Socks. Five, four, three, two.
Alicia.
That is incorrect. Bill, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Alicia, B, Izzy, C, Burnside, or D, Socks?
Socks.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Scully, your final question in the category of Pixar. The first person that Mrs. Incredible finds hypnotized by Screenslaver had what specific profession in Incredibles 2?
Train conductor.
That is correct for 2
Good
points.
shit. I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank God I got DreamWorks. I would have not done well with that shit at all.
So Scully gets his total up to 10, but with the steal in there, Bill's at 9. So it's a 1 point game. Scully in the lead as we get into round number 3. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to say the category. The players then going to have to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If they get the question right, they will gain those points. If they get the question wrong, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions?
Let's do it.
The first category you will be able to bet points on is Worlds of DC. Let's get bets, starting with Scully
2.
and Bill.
I'm actually going for 2.
Okay, your question in the category of Worlds of DC. Name 4 of Billy's foster siblings in Shazam. We just need first names. And you will get a little bit of extra time. Shazam! I remember when this came out and everyone was like, oh my God, Shazam is so good. this movie is so good. Like, did you see it? And then 3 weeks later, Endgame came out, and I was like, yeah, Shazam.
To be fair, though, Shazam is very good.
I like the movie, but people like, because it was like the first like Worlds of DC movie that was like decent in a while, everyone made that movie
Take the
like,
wins where you get them.
yeah.
It's the first one that everyone just liked.
Yeah, that's fair. 3, 2, 1, pens down. Well, I guess Wonder Woman, but anyway, let's go to Scully
Darla, Mary, Freddie, Pedro.
and Bill.
God damn it. I said Mary, Freddie, Marla, and Eugene. That is wrong.
That is wrong. We were looking for Mary, Freddie, Pedro, Eugene, and Darla. So Bill does lose
One
2
letter.
points and goes down to 7. Scully will gain 2 points and go up to 12. So it is a 5-point game. 4 questions remaining. The next category you can bet points on is YA. Let's get bets, starting with Bill
Good game. Either way, 2.
and Scully.
Go 2.
Okay, here's your question. Characters survive jumping out of the window of a skyscraper in which YA film? The young adult. What a horrible time to be alive. Fucking acne. Wow, just fucking die.
I was in my 30s. I don't want to hear it.
5, 4,
Bill wasn't a young adult in his 30s.
2, 1. Pens down. Bill, we're going to you.
Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials.
And Scully.
Said Divergent.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for Maze Runner, The Death Cure. Maze Runner, The Death Cure.
Can I just bring in Cody?
You can.
Stop.
So in Divergent, they technically jump out the window of the building and they zip line down, sort of down through the city. So would you qualify that as technically jumping out?
As I remember that scene, I don't think it's through a window. I think it's on the top of like the roof of the building, and they go down. I don't remember like in a clear window. I just watched it recently, so I wouldn't challenge because I don't think we win that one. Plus, the points don't really change on that one, so I think we still got 5 points, so we're good.
Okay. So no
I
challenge.
remember the scene now. Yeah, Jesus.
No
Christ.
challenge. The score is 10-5 in favor of Scully. And the next category you can bet points on is Criminal Underworld. Let's get bets, starting with Scully
0.
and Bill.
I mean, I gotta.
Okay, your question in the category of Criminal Underworld. Who plays John Wick's ally, Aurelio, the owner of a chop shop in the first 2 John Wick films? I'm going to have to just change one thing in the question there, as there was a spelling error. A spelling error. 5.
You mean like Marla and Darla?
2,
Fucking
1.
I'm an
Pretty
asshole.
close, actually. Let's go to Scully, who bet 0.
John Leguizamo.
And Bill.
John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo is correct, so Bill will gain back those 2 points. It is 10-7, 3-point game, 2 questions remaining, and the category is the Wizarding World. Let's get bets, starting with Bill
1.
and Scully.
2.
Okay, here's your question in the category of the Wizarding World. What is the first name of the boy who also tries out for the position of keeper but loses it to Ron in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? I am receiving a message from one Nicholas Tuig. Damn, Wi-Fi not working. Let me know how it goes.
Terribly for me, but
You
no,
know, I
it's
know
doing
my
great.
internet's bad, but it's been actually all right tonight, so why don't you just back off?
That's fair. That's fair. 5, 4, 3,
I'm going to take
One.
a repeat there.
All right, that is the first repeat for Bill. What is the first name of the boy who also tries out for the position of keeper, but loses it to Ron in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
Oh my God, that's the whole. I see the scene. I fucking in my mind I see it. Fucking names are just gonna be the death of me. So I'm not gonna drag this out. We can all have a early night, and I'm writing down a name. So, oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bill, we're starting with you.
in honor of my good friend, good game, Thomas.
And Scully.
Shit, buddy. Cormac.
There you go.
And your winner, Thomas Scully. The answer was Cormac. Great match. The return for Thomas Scully. He gets the win under. But hey, Bill should not be hanging his head at all. He had the lead on Scully out of round 1. He got opponent's choice and kept it to a 1-point game in round number 2. And then going into round number 3, there was just that one question that kind of split the difference, and it was a small error that made it happen. So really close game, even though the score doesn't quite show it. A final score of 12-6. So it doesn't really show it on the score, but it was a close, a well-fought game down to the second to last question. So really great match. We'll go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews. Bill, great job. I think, going into this, you were like, I'm just going to get slaughtered, blah, 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 blah. You had the lead on Scully coming out around. Not a lot of people can say that they did that. It seems like even though you got opponent's choice, you made the right call spinning first because you didn't like those Pixar questions. How are you feeling about the match overall, my friend?
It's hard to be upset or sad. So I have all the respect in the world for Scully. Scully's a great guy. This is only the second time we've ever gotten to actually play each other. So first time in Fandom, his resume speaks for itself. So I knew this was an uphill battle. All right. Neither one of us really had the best round ones. So, but having the lead was still surprising. Getting opponents, I knew DreamWorks was coming as soon as it hit, but I'm like, you know what? I'll just do what I can. And you know what? Like a solid round 2 all around. I was only 1 behind, and then just some snake button luck in round 3, which was bound to happen sooner or later. So I now know the scene we're talking about in Death Cure where they're jumping out and they land in the pool. Like now it's clear as I'm thinking of the scene where they were through the fallen building. And I'm like, no, they didn't fall out a window though. So that's where I went wrong. But I know where it is now. And fucking Wizarding World every time. But kudos to Scully. Whatever ring rust he probably felt he had, I'm sure he shook it right off. He's going to feel real great going into his next match. I wish him all the luck in the world. So,
Anthony, your thoughts on the match?
I mean, yeah, round 1 was rough for both, but that just means the questions were hard, and Bill still came out of it with a lead. He got the one category he didn't want in round 2, still was able to come out of it only down 1 with Scully taking his first pick. Round 3, yeah, he missed it by 1 letter, missed it by 1 movie, and would have been right there, would have had the lead if he just picked the right Sports Trials movie, but they all kind of blend together at some point, especially the second.
Those are actually the good ones in the YA series.
I know, it's rough.
Yeah, those two were fucking actually really good movies.
He just proves that he is a good Fandom player. He's been in a championship as a team, and he had to, I mean, let's be honest, we know his teammate. He had to carry that man.
Oh my God, I will never say such a thing.
No, he did. Bar sucks. But no, he's great. Bar's great too. But he's great. He's gonna be back. He's gonna win a bunch again, and he'll be right back in the spot. But Scully's a hard pull. This dude's a classic.
Not to mention,
he's one of the old heads.
I still have a winning record even with this loss, so I'm not complaining.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill, the next time we see you is probably going to be in the singles tournament. Anybody you want to go up against that in there?
Oh my God, that's right. I'm going to be at a tournament. Oh,
I hope so. I would assume based on your good record, you will be in the tournament, but don't. I shouldn't.
All right. After the last 2, this is 2 in a row. Can you give me a scrub? Can you put me up with a scrub? And you're not a scrub. I watched that fucking Enchiladas Cabin 66. Go fuck yourself with that. You are not a scrub. No. I don't know who the scrubs are, but no. Everybody works hard. Everyone plays hard. I'm going to lose, and that's fine. but there's one person that is like a few, but one person specifically that said to me, "You're gonna be a decent Fandom player." Always kind of egged me on, and I think this would be a lot of fun. I want to play Alex.
Ooh,
Okay,
good one.
That would just be a good time. So
I can see that.
He'll whoop my ass, but it'll be a good time.
I don't know, Bill. I think you're better at this than you think, but you did a great job tonight. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Bill, for being here. We'll see you guys next time.
Sure.
The returning Hall of Famer Thomas Scully is here. Scully, you're back. Slow start, but stayed calm. You made your way through, and you won the match. And at the end of the day, that's what matters, are the wins on the record, and your massive record has just grown a little bit larger. Scully, let's get your thoughts. Coming back, how was it, and your thoughts overall?
Not happy, Bob. Not happy. I'm glad I won, and on some level, I'm also glad this is how it went, because it's a wake up call that I gotta step it up. I gotta work twice as hard now, because, like I said in the Hall of Fame speech, the league is different now than when I walked away a year ago. Way different now. So, new class of players, new level of competitiveness, and I gotta be better. You know, this was an all-time stinker of a match for me. I just got lucky that Bill couldn't hit his round ones as well. Worst round one I've ever played. So it's definitely a wake up call, but this one's the rusty bits out of the way. So now we can just move on, forget it, and grow.
Yeah, Cody, your thoughts.
Yeah, I won't lie. It's not the match that I expected it to go. Because I think, again, Bill will talk down. Bill's very good. Bill puts in a lot of time. He busted his ass. He's had like the hell of a month in the last time playing, so like his brain is fried. But no, the league's different. The 60 movies were added. Things have been different. Like, he's missed an entire year of questions, so some of those questions that may be deeper than they were when he left. So it's going to take time. But again, this is the to quote, some would say the best or worst Fandom character. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. So with that note, it's going. He knows where he's at. He knows where he has to get if he wants to get better. So, you know, it's not going to come as easy as it was in the past. He took a year off. So, and again, this is ring rust. He 15-second count, doing all this stuff. So we're going to get him ready. We're going to get him right. So, yeah, spring training. Regular season starts soon. So,
Yeah, no, I totally get it, Scully. As someone who recently challenged for the movie Melee singles belt, I can tell you that scoring low in round number 1 doesn't always mean that you're going to lose the match. In my case, it did. I lost terribly. But for you, you went on to win the match, and now you're moving on to the next thing. So, Scully... Cody liked that one. I tried to do it with a straight face, but I couldn't.
sorry.
But Scully, you're moving on. You're playing the winner of a match that aired last weekend. So if people haven't seen it yet, I don't want to spoil it, but you're going to be playing the winner of Rue Moses and David Garcia. Obviously, I think there's some not, I wouldn't say blood or anything, but you've played these guys before, and so your thoughts on them.
I think I've only faced Rue in last one standing.
Oh,
officially.
My goodness. My apologies.
No, you're fine. But David,
don't fuck up again. You're fine, but don't.
Dave, if honestly, it's win-win. If it's David, I feel great because I've played him before, and I know what to do. And if it's Rue, it's somebody else I've never played one-on-one before. And it'll force me to elevate myself to a level that I need to be ready for if I'm gonna get a belt this season. So
yeah,
whoever it is, it's either a former longtime teams champion or one of the best players in the league right now. So
yeah, the current teams champion.
Current teams champion,
yeah.
of course.
So, Scully, I look forward to seeing whoever you play. I think it's going to be a good one. And we'll see you next time with
Don't
that.
expect 12 points next time.
Sounds good. Thanks, Scully, for being here. All right, well, that's going to do it for us tonight at Fandom Fights. I want to thank Scully. I want to thank Bill. Thank you to Anthony and Cody for managing. Thank you to Nick for writing the match. I've been Tim. We'll see you next time. And please remember to keep the mac and cheese on ice. We'll see you then. Bye.